no longer needs that Nigeria is in a trying times as citizens experience diverse tribal clashes, especially in the rural regions of the country. Pertaining to this, President Muhammadu Buhari has taken some serious steps to ensure an effective way of tackling terrorism within the nation. Prior to this, several prominent Nigerians have also contributed to the situation by dropping their opinions on what should be done to end this clash. Nigerians really need to give Sunday Igboho more accolades and awards for being a humanitarian, for his patriotic actions has made a deep impact in our immediate society as we speak. Concerning the eviction of Seriki Fulani some weeks ago, another fierce warlord identified as Wakil emerged. He threatened to kill farmers if they stay in their farmlands as he set up a no-cross zone. But Wakil finally ran away, which proves he is nothing but a coward. The deputy chairman of Oyo State Council of Obas, Oba Francis Alao, who happens to be the Olugbon of Orile Igbon, just spread the good news that Wakil has finally run away from the vicinity after posing diverse threats to the lives and properties of the residents, most especially the farmers. He had threatened to kill any farmer who crossed his zone. That is why the Yoruba race needs to appreciate Igboho for his remarkable impact in the land. Wakil, who must have heard what happened to his fellow man Seriki Fulani and how his home and properties worth millions were set ablaze. He must have given it a second thought. This must be the reason why he fled the area, else he would be evicted just as Seriki was chased out. Of course, it didn't stop there. Upon this, many users have been reacting in diverse forms on social media to the news of Wakil's disappearance as reported on Sarah Reporters a few hours ago. Just as expected, many users returned gratitude to Sunday Igboho for the early actions he took, which must have brought panic upon Wakil and his fellow men. Okay. You know that the Seriki Fulani of Oyo State, the one now in this Saliu is now in Kwara State. The man has been speaking, the man has been talking, the man has been crying, the man has been weeping. Oh, he does not even hide his feelings. He says it just the way it is. Oh, Sunday Igboho has done this to him. Oh, he has done this and that. Oh, and he will be crying. Oh, Sunday Igboho is a dangerous person. Oh, anytime he hears Sunday's name like this, he will be shaking. He will be, he'll just be afraid. Sunday had come out to say that he will not do anything until, because the people in that area had already called him to come and rescue them. But he said until the governor invites him to do the needful. But I'm sure a lot of diplomacy will be used now. Like they always say, there are many ways to kill a rat without shedding his blood. I'm sure maybe there could be other ways of doing this. Most of the time you come into social media, this and that, people do not even need to know your plan before say, fam, you've already done what you needed to do. But by the time it's coming out, you'll be coming out and be saying, oh, you want to do this, they will be calculating you, and from there they will just try to use that as a use against you. Only God knows, maybe there's something that has been done underneath, because I was surprised that as soon as that incident happened in Gogon, in Barakwa, when the Seriki Saliu left the way he left, but the second day or the third day, this man came out, this Wakil came out, and I was like, really? This man know they fear. So why did he not leave again? He ran away. Of course, at times when people are silent, you cannot really calculate them. It's only when you're talking, how people will be able to know some things, some secrets, and your strength. So it says wise at times you just keep quiet. And I'm sure he thought because of the way everybody was talking about Sunday Igboho, the government was blowing hot, most especially the northerners. They were blowing hot, people from different groups. Maybe he thought maybe this man would not want to do any such thing. And that Sunday Igboho's house was burnt down as well. I don't know what gave him that confidence, because 2 days after the incident happened with the other Seriki that left, who is now crying, that was when we heard about this Wakil. But like we said, there are many ways to kill a rat without shedding his blood. So what is making him to run away now? Wonder shall never end. It can't continue like that now. And that's why people are like, how can somebody come to somebody's vicinity, territory? What cannot be done over there? And some of them will come out and be telling you that everybody has right to do this. Yes, if you have right to do that, does it mean that other tribes have rights? Or other tribes who are in the north, they will just go and they'll be misbehaving just like these people are misbehaving. Then you ask yourself, what is now behind this whole thing? What is giving them that confidence? But like we said, it's an open secret that everybody knows. The presidency cannot even hide it. Buhari himself cannot hide it, that is in support of these people. And that's why you see that none of them has been arrested. Well, bitter truth, everything that is negative in Nigeria always attributes to Tinubu. Why now is Tinubu chief commander in charge? Okay. Well, he lauded him over us. Yeah, someone say, okay, people are talking about everything that is bad now. It's lauded, is being attached to Tinubu. Tinubu is the most celebrated leader of our time. It's normal for him to face all jabs from every angle. We need Sunday Igboho in his own in our area, and we equally need Tinubu when it gets to the political war front. Let's celebrate the two of them. Okay, Tinubu, indeed, really. Igboho is a real man. The Yoruba people should appreciate Igboho for what he has done for them. See, when you say political or no political, when you talk about politics with a Tinubu, it's just few people who he can really use. But now we are talking about when people are in distress. That is when you're supposed to see somebody coming. And that's why you see that initially everybody was shouting and calling Gani Adams that he's supposed to come out and to come out because they are the ones who talk when you talk about warrior. But the man said, oh, he can't just come out like that. And thank God for diplomacy of a Sunday Igboho coming out to say, no, let them. They are a small array. Let them go. That when it gets to a stage, then people like Gani Adams will come up and was being diplomatic about it. But one particular thing that this guy has done that none of them who are always giving kuli, giving rights, giving all those whatever carry party, and that was why he didn't involve them, because if he had involved them, they would have politicized everything. The reason why they have not been speaking and be standing for the people, and the man just on his own just went ahead and see what has happened, because he put his life on the line. But all those ones say, but Tinubu, what have it apart from all these people that they will tell you he made this. See Osinbajo that he made as a vice president. How is he faring now? Is it not shameful that Osinbajo is still there? All the people that they gave appointments, even Tinubu himself in the party that he dragged a lot of people into, his legs are shaking. See the way they are treating him. See the way they are treating themselves. So if somebody is doing something because of selfish reason, and when people really need you, you are not there for them. Just the way it happened during NSAS. For 2 days, he disappeared. We didn't see him. All of a sudden, he came back and began to say he's the Jagaban. He's not Jagaban anything. He's not Jagaban anything. They are the people who are just hailing him because of a kobo they are collecting from him. But when you talk about people who can really fight for the people, this is the man we are talking about. Not that he will be now carrying agbada, be feeling big. No. Forget all those things. No matter what you want to say about Sunday Igboho, he has beat all of them hands down, from the top to the least in Yoruba land. What this guy has done, none of them could do it. And that's why you see that they are trying to be diplomatic. They are meandering. They will say, oh, we're going to sit on round table. See what happened again in those states. See what happened in the Ekiti state, even after this whole thing. And they will tell you that everything is all right. So it's a good one. It's a good one. Give honor to whom honor is due. This guy he deserves the accolades. Sunday Igboho, he deserves it. And thank God, all glory must be returned to God. But God will definitely use somebody. If God uses somebody, wants to use you, and you are not there, you are not ready to do it, there's nothing God can do. We just leave you. But for you to even have that willpower, because God has given us that willpower to be able to do some things. So that is just the way I see it. Yes, and just like I said, someone says here that Igboho is a real Jagaban compared to Tinubu hiding, because Jagaban means front person, and the front person is now Igboho, the front and the warlord. At the same time, not criminals, Jagaban like Tinubu. Well, criminal or no criminal, it's for people to be able to talk on that. But when we talk about, you say Jagaban, say I'm saying the Jagaban, you are not Jagaban. No, 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 no. When we talk about, people are going through stress, going through tough times, you are saying you could not come out. And when everything is now, everything is fine, everything is calm, he will not come out. Very soon we are going to be hearing from him, because he's going to write a long thesis from a man, a Tunde Rahman, and they will write. But at the end of the day, who's going to listen to all those cock and bull stories? But when people needed you, you were not there for them, and you. But of course, psycho fans will continue to praise them. So it's allowed. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning the disappearance of a Wakil. Thank you.